Christina Applegate shares painful thoughts on ex's overdose. And November 4th, Christina Applegate and Jamie Lynn Sigler had Rob Ilher on their podcast, Messy, and their conversation became very personal. Ilher, who starred with Sigler on The Sopranos, talked a lot about his history with addiction and his journey to becoming sober. The subject matter was one that Applegate was only too familiar with. "I have so many friends that died from drug addiction," Christina confessed to Jamie Lynn and Rob. "But it's like it had nothing to do with what we were doing. It has to do with something, like, deeper. Big time, in a family dynamic." The three discussed the different reasons people turn to alcohol and drugs. Soon, Christina was bringing up the death of her ex-boyfriend, Lee Grievous, who died from an apparent drug overdose in 2008. Christina Applegate shares frustration over ex's addiction. Rob was explaining to Christina and Jamie Lynn the different faces his addiction would take and the insecurities that went along with it. "If I'm not addicted to these drugs, who the expletive am I?" Rob said. "If tomorrow I'm sober, what the expletive do I do?" He went on to explain that, for an addict afraid of failure, there's no failing with taking drugs and getting high. Christina chimed in with her own frustrations related to Lee's addiction. "I kinda don't understand sometimes, like with Lee. Which people know about, you could Google it. Whatever," Christina began. "My boyfriend, who passed away. It was like I tried everything, right? And he still wanted to escape, when he passed away, it was just like..." Expletive, man. Christina met Lee during her split from her first husband. Christina met Lee in 2006, while she was starring in the Broadway musical Sweet Charity. She was in the middle of splitting up from her first husband, Jonathan Skeech. A photographer and fisherman, Lee directed the film Hooked, which was released posthumously. 10 years younger than Christina, the couple dated on and off for the next 2 years. They had broken up a couple of months before he died.